Well, hello, fam. Good to see you guys there. Hey, Jennifer. Ronelda. You love our fireplace? Thank you.
Get ready for that Christmas season. Just finished the Thanksgiving. Man, time go fast.
It's 6 o'clock, but
Yep.
gotta hit it.
Gotta go.
Got things to do.
Got to make it work. Make it work.
So, I'm gonna turn it down just a tad bit.
Okay.
So, guys, we're here. I think we're not about winding up on GodFidence. So, y'all better get these last few episodes right here. So, hey, Jennifer. Hey, Ronelda. Hey, Chad and Kim. Good to see you guys again. We need to talk to you guys.
Blessing.
We need to talk to them about a date, right?
Yeah.
So y'all think about a date, a Monday that you guys.
Getting you guys on GodFidence.
Yes. So, hey, Von Holmes. So.
Hey, Harsh.
Love the music.
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
Getting ready for the season, baby.
Yes, I love it. Hey, Fat. Y'all, Lilia is our sister.
Yep.
Fat. We say Fat.
Yep.
So it is 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Central Standard Time for Ronelda and the Texas people in the house. So, babe, what did we do for? Oh, how was your Thanksgiving? You guys, did y'all like cook a lot? And what did y'all do? Tell us in the chat what you did for Thanksgiving. Babe, what you do?
I'm the oldest of the Magnificent Seven. There's 7 of us. So the Magnificent Seven, I started out with my brother coming from DC, and there's 3 brothers, and we got a chance to spend time together here.
Okay, yeah.
If you remember, all of it run together. Man, like,
this is a show, baby. This is a show.
It's running all together, you know. And my brother, we got a chance to hang out just full of boys, and we just reminisced and laughed and talked. Man, it's nothing like holiday season, and a lot of love and a lot of laughter, and it was just fantastic.
Yeah.
And then we went to church.
No. Then we went to church first.
Right. Okay.
Then we went to Linda's house. Right. Then we went to Chico, the son.
Okay, but back up to tell them about all who was there and all that that we did.
So all the Magnificent Seven that Fuller just talked about were all there. Chris came from DC. My mom came. We had kids, of course, Austin Page, and all of the siblings' kids came as well. They're not kids anymore. They older kids. They grown folks with kids.
Yep.
And they came. And a couple of neighbors of Linda's came as well. It was just good to see.
And you sang, and I prayed, and
I don't know what they asked me.
We had so much food. I mean, it was, oh my God. It was everything.
Everything like what? I want people to tell us what they finally ended up cooking.
Peas,
turkey,
beans,
fried turkey, regular turkey,
deviled eggs, potato salad,
corn on the cob,
neck bone.
You said neck bone, fried corn.
Yeah, turkey.
Turkey.
Ham.
Somebody macaroni. Cheese. I don't eat macaroni cheese. You don't eat macaroni cheese.
Pat salad.
The seafood salad.
Seafood salad, yeah.
Had fried corn.
Cornbread, chicken and dressing.
Black eyed peas.
Yep.
Potato salad.
Sweet potatoes. Some sweet potatoes. Yeah.
I made some pinto beans. I ain't never heard of pinto beans at Thanksgiving.
Did you take the pumpkin pie? That was for here.
Okay, Fuller trying to be funny, you guys. I told Fuller I was gonna make, because I wasn't making. I don't eat sweet potato pie. I don't really like sweet potatoes, but I'll eat them if I have to eat them. I don't really care for them. But anyway, so I saw this recipe. You guys, I mentioned to you over there on the counter. I've got a recipe of porcelain pumpkin, and I decided to make a pumpkin pie. And it actually was kind of tasty. It's all gone. There was 2 of them. And Austin really enjoyed it. But Austin likes sweets too, so go figure. So what did you guys cook for Thanksgiving? Well, I mean, we had so much. Kyle, my inherited nephew, believes and is a great cook. He made a seafood dip.
Right. Oh, it was so good.
Yeah, well, that was
Okay,
good because that
boy.
was our little starter. And I got all off my program. I know my coach is all upset with me. She wrote me back, baby.
You got to enjoy life, baby.
Gotta enjoy life.
Hey, Thanksgiving don't come but once a year. Family gathering don't, and we came together and wasn't anything tragic, no death or anything.
Yeah.
So that's always good. So let me just say this: all you have at the end of the day is family and friends. Value them. Take advantage of every moment you can to be a blessing. You heard me several times that love and kindness is always in season. It starts with your family. If you can't share it with your family, then everything else you do is false. It's just pretense. You're not really sharing the kind of love that Christ wants us to share with one another. And the 7 of us, we generally get along. We love one another. We are friends. This 7 siblings, we're a friend. We're not just brother and sister. We are genuinely friends, and we love being around each other. And I can't think of either one of them that I've had an issue with. I can't think back. Let me take that back. Chris used to steal my clothes all the time and go out. I would go to the high school dance, and I saw Chris when he left home. And so he leaves home and he got on his clothes because Chris didn't care about no clothes. But I hung myself up, folded, ironed it, had it done, And so one day I had to go back to the house. And here I see my clothes dropping out the window.
Dropping out the window?
Yeah, he was dropping my clothes out the window and changing somewhere else. So he'd be looking sharp. And I'd be choking out though. I did.
Look, Chris and Fuller, and they're all Fullers, right?
Trey.
So Trey, Fuller, Chris Fuller, my Fuller, they all look just alike, you guys. One day when I first met Chris, I came to the house, and my first time going over to maybe Linda's house and eating. And Chris was backwards to me, and I was reaching over to grab him because I thought it was Fuller. And it was Chris. I was like, oh my God, y'all are just, wait a minute, y'all all look too much scary. And so, and you guys that go to World Changers, you may know Vera and Linda and Fat and Boo, which is Vera's husband, and Fat, and you got Michael and Linda and Preston. They all come to church to be sitting on like maybe that first, second row. Down front, and so I didn't even know Fuller had any siblings. I just thought it was Fuller and Jean. That's all I ever thought. I didn't know, even though the siblings look alike. So that was Thanksgiving, right? So, but we enjoyed it. It was a full day from church. We got up. Paige went and got Mama, which was good.
Right.
And went to church. Then came home.
An hour early.
Yep. Got to church an hour early. Look, I'm going to say this to you guys. Because you can spend your time fussing about stuff that's not even important. Look, so Fuller, I kept saying to him, I said, babe, what time church starts? He said, church starts at 9 o'clock. I said, us as women, we always, I said, church starts at 9. I ain't never known church to start at 9. Church started at 10. They don't like to confuse people, so they always keep it consistent. But baby said 9. He worked at the church. He must know.
I got text.
He got the text message. So we get to the parking lot. We driving the parking lot. I'm thinking, I ain't saying nothing. I'm like, nobody. Church started. I ain't saying nothing. Get inside the church empty. Now the choir's over there, and they had practice. They had to be there at 7:30. They practiced and everything. Now they sitting down over in the far corner, east side of the church, and I'm looking like it's about 5 minutes to 10. Ain't nobody at church yet. And so I said, babe, you sure church starts at 10, at 9? He said, yeah, my text says it. Look, let me look at my text. So he puts on his glasses. Looking at the text, it says, oh, come at 9 a.m. to take photos and pictures. I said, okay. So I must say,
I must say she didn't say a word. I have not said a word about
until now.
Because choose your argument. I mean, you're going to spoil the whole day, the whole weekend. I got up here an hour early and, just all and about what?
Yeah. And you know, baby,
1 hour.
well,
Wow.
and look, people join the GodFidence. Some of them don't even know who we are. Some of them may have just showed up on their feed because sometimes I'll tag a group or whatever. But they don't know we talk about real world things that happen in our relationship.
Everyday life.
So yeah. So when we tell you guys stuff, don't tell everybody. But when we tell you guys stuff, it's the real deal stuff that happens. And so when I had the opportunity, like I have done in the past, something. Oh, by the way, today is David's birthday, my late husband's birthday. It's his birthday.
David.
And so, but when I used to try to get mad about stuff that just wasn't even important, to that time I had an opportunity to say, Yvonne Holmes said we're freezing. So are we still freezing? Are we still freezing? Let's just check out. So we'll slow it down a little bit. So when we have the opportunity to talk about things, then baby, we just like to just keep things real. What's up? Much love to you, Glover. Hopefully you guys can see us now.
Are we freezing, Glover? Are we freezing?
Or anybody
are we coming through clear?
It should be coming through clear. Yeah, okay, good. Fine.
Okay.
Yeah, sometimes there's a little bit of delay.
You could have took an opportunity. I mean, you could have took advantage of that opportunity to tell me off to say, "Full, why you read the whole thing?" Now we had to get up an hour early. We could have stopped, and you could have did all that and spoiled the whole day.
Yeah. But look, what I realized is that I was actually glad I got there early because I went over and talked to the choir. I like to be social, even though I'm very shy, even though nobody would believe that. I went and talked to the choir. Went over,
clear my throat.
Got my mom inside the church, got her seated well, I mean, in a good spot, went into the back, introduced my mom to all the musicians, because my mom is a former, she's a retired musician, so they never met my mom before, got a chance to show my mom off. Every time somebody sees her, they're just like, "Oh, your mom is so pretty." And so I got a chance to just kind of unwind for an hour, and then people came to church, and I was like, "Okay, well, it all worked out good." So then, babe, so that was what? That was Thursday. Went by Chico's.
My oldest son, he loved to cook, loved to grill. And man, they had some good food too. We brought some home. I couldn't eat there, but I brought it home with me for the next day. And it was delicious.
Plus they had all these kind of desserts over at Chico's and at Linda's house. Yeah. And so, but that was Friday. So what did y'all do the rest of the weekend? So Friday, did we do? Okay. Paige had a game.
200 miles away in Atlanta traffic.
For our kids. Paige had a game way up Hoshkins, something, Georgia. Beautiful stadium. So we went to the game.
50 miles away. But I tell you, with Atlanta traffic, that's like traveling 200 miles, on a Friday. And it got kind of cool out there, a little cold out there after a while there.
And the days were running together. So Saturday, I don't even remember what we did Saturday.
Football.
Oh, football.
Yeah, I love you. You went out. You and Paige went out. Went out and did a couple things and stuff.
Oh yeah.
I stayed a while. I watched the game, winding down, and enjoy my game and my time. That man time.
So I'm gonna switch gears.
Okay.
Then we go into Sunday. Sunday we've gone to church, and word was good, Pastor.
Very good.
And so then we get home, and I decided now. We had a new closet installed in my office because Fuller's got a whole department store in clothes in the house, and he has another department store at his house. And so I decided to have a closet by design built into my office. And when they built it, they covered up the storage hole in the closet. So all of my Christmas things are in the storage bin in the closet where I got it. Normally I'd bend down, crawl into the crawl space and take stuff out, pull it out. Now there's a wall barrier there. So we had to take the wall hinges off, or the door hinges off, and then take all of the Christmas stuff. And I mean, years. Move all his clothes. He had just organized his closet. That's what you did on Saturday.
Right, I did. That's right. I organized my closet.
And so I take all the Christmas stuff out, and then Paige and I began to. And Fuller was great. He helped take everything out of those closets. And then the last bin, this very nice red and green lid storage bin. I keep all of my, do you guys keep y'all's ornaments and all your Christmas decorations in bins and got it all kind of organized? Well, I do. So I had this one bin that's really nice, and but it was so big. I was thinking, oh my gosh, how am I going to get it out of the closet? So we're looking at the closet, and what's up, Chris, brother? We got Chris, we got Jerisa just came on, Jennifer's been on there, and then Yvonne and Demetria. So we get to the final bin, and I saved it for last. So we're trying to figure out how to get this bin with this long wall that you can't move the wall. We took the hinges off the open door, but now there's, so I said, Fuller, lift the bin up above, and then we'll tilt it. He said, darling, there's no way to lift it up. Before I could get all that out, he said, just open up the bin. He starts throwing all the stuff out my bin. I'm like, hold on, that's my Christmas stuff. It's organized. Y'all see this face right here? That's exactly what he did. So he's throwing my stuff. I got gift tags, bin that I've had for years. I got ornaments. I've got, little snowflakes that are wooden snowflakes. I got all my Christmas. He's throwing it, gift cards, throwing it all out into the closet. So I just said, right. So I just sat down in the storage bin. I mean the storage hole. I'm just sitting up there watching Fuller throw all my stuff out. Now I did have an attitude.
Gentlemen moved.
No. I had an attitude, you guys. I had disposition. And I just sat there and I was making them faces. He couldn't see none of them, but he knew, because I said something to him like, so who's gonna pick up all this stuff? I'm like, why are you throwing all? Now, what happens is out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth begins to speak. And so what's really in you will come out. So I think this was probably the first time Fuller saw me like on edge. And I was like, what are you doing? Throwing out all my stuff. And so then he finally says, okay, we can lift the bin. Or I said, no, lift the bin. And then he said, now since the stuff is all out, let's lift the bin up. And then we still wouldn't go. So I said, squeeze the sides. Now we can bend the sides in. So we squeezed it, turned it, and then it came on out. But y'all, when I tell you my office had gift tags, had paper, had tape, had old gift bags, had the lining of the gift bags. I was
stuff that needs to be thrown away.
I know I must have OCD. I must have OCD, because that was messed me up right there. I was like, oh my gosh, all of my stuff is now on the ground. And that messed me up. And so, but anyway, I had enough energy that I had to put my Christmas decorations up. I know some people put them up on Thanksgiving. How many of you guys put your Christmas decorations? You got to have your tree out by Thanksgiving dinner. It's all got to be out. Well, that ain't
keep the tree up through next year. I mean through January 1st.
Okay, Fuller better not talk about nobody, because Fuller, since we met, and Fuller moved into his other property house, Fuller has had the Christmas trees. He's got 2. They've been up for 3 years. What do you do that at, you guys? How many Christmases have we had? So Gene, past 2019, 19, 20.
No, 20.
20.
So that's a 20. 21. 21.
We done had 3.
Three.
The first year was just
I love Christmas. They are my treat. Where is it in the rule book that you had to take the Christmas tree down?
It ain't, because it ain't no rules over here.
During the year, sometimes I want to just turn it on and just reminisce, or turn it on and just, it brightens my spirit. Because people act better during Christmas season than any other time of the year. So they're respectful, they are nicer. And so I just leave my tree up. I got 2 trees up. I got one upstairs and one downstairs.
But the good thing is I don't have to redecorate your house.
Yeah, that's for sure. I don't have the third one in my bedroom like I normally had before. So you got to put that one.
Oh, you know what? It's over here. Is that it?
You put it up in your house. In our
house.
In our house.
I wonder if that's the same tree. I think that's the tree.
Not the same. That might be my tree.
You guys, I done brought Fuller's tree from his house.
No, hell no.
Maybe look at your story.
Well, I got 2. It's okay. It'll work.
Right.
It's all right. I do have 2. So
I knew I inherited a tree.
But I love Christmas. It's a great time, not just because it's my birthday, but it's a great time of the year. And I just like turning it on, and I turn it on during the year, throughout the year.
Yeah,
You know,
he does, and I'm just like, I am so, I love Christmas. I got I guess I got the excitement in me after when you get to working on something and now you can't put it down. So now Paige, with her strong self, and took all the crates downstairs and put them in the foyer. And so now, and she's organized them. She's put what goes in the piano room over there, what goes in the living room over here. And so when I go downstairs, now I can't walk on the floors because there's crates everywhere. So I said, okay, Paige, if you'll do the piano room, because we have a Christmas tree in the piano room, and then we have one in the living room, as I'm pointing over there in the living room. And so I put that up. And what do I hear as Paige is putting up the decorations? She's breaking ornaments. I'm like, Paige, baby, take your time. You're breaking up my stuff. So now you guys, I'm telling you, Christmas will have you saved and unsaved at the same time. But it was all good because we finally got all the decorations up. Yeah, and just simple. I didn't put all I didn't do the garland and all that stuff, Okay, Jerice, your niece, yes, I know, your Paigey. Yeah, but she was dropping my ornaments. I don't know which ornaments she dropped. They were glass one. I just assume it. Now they do better with making ornaments. They make them kind of plastic, but still very pretty. And so we finished the trees. And then we decided, I got the bright idea that all those crates now need to go in the attic, no longer in the little storage room. They got to go all the way up in there. So we got to pull down the attic door. And here comes Austin. I'm like, Austin, take all the crates upstairs and let's get them into the attic. So we spent time organizing, getting all those crates now up another flight of steps, not only up the steps to the bedroom area, but then pulling down the attic door. And Austin stays up there and we help organize. Now Paige, she woman again, now brings up all the crates, like 2 or 3 at a time. I'm like, Paige, hey, you don't have to slow that down. I don't know. You can't have to do all that. So, but that was our holiday decorating Christmas. You guys got your Christmas trees up? I'm sure you do. Yvonne says she puts hers up. She got to have hers up with nothing wrong. Yvonne, where you say you put your Christmas tree up, I think before Thanksgiving. Oh, we're here, nothing wrong. She says, enjoy your round. Yes. But I think she said she put hers up like Thanksgiving too. So that brings me to, now we've unwound.
Okay.
And Full and I are now reminiscing yesterday.
Trying to get the facts straight.
Trying to get the facts straight on love. Because we're going to love. Every time we got a chance, we're going to talk about love. So we're sitting in bed and we're reminiscing on how laying in bed. And well, you ain't got to share all that. So we're laying in bed and we're trying to recall when we started having conversations, because I can remember the times that Fuller said to me, because I called to check on him, and let me say this, babe. I think if more people would just reminisce, and we've said this before, people just don't watch every episode, so we're saying some stuff again. So if people would just, that are married or dating or whatever, if you just recall your past, your memories, the good times, you'd be like,
when you start dating and everything is fresh.
Fussing over other stuff. So here we are, we're laying in bed. Fuller's, I'm just asking him, no, he starts asking me, so when did you know? And I'm like, well, I called to check on you, Fuller. I was not interested. I was calling just to see how you were doing. He said, but then you start telling me about all these restaurants. And why are you telling me about these restaurants? I know I've been in Atlanta longer than you have. I know where to go to eat. And I said, but no. As a person that's just inquiring, I'm just holding a conversation. He's like, you were inviting me to go someplace with you, to go
trying to get a free meal.
I said, ain't nobody trying to think about you and let you take me out today. He was like, well, I took it that way. So we began to talk about difference in men.
Difference. Right. There's a difference.
But I was calling literally just to ask how you were doing.
I believe that. But at the same time, I thought you were saying I invite you. I take you to dinner.
Because I asked you for telling.
It's not like I don't know anything about Atlanta. Okay. A good restaurant. So the mails, I take it like, okay, you were naming all these places, a list of places, and I just take it like, well, she'll go to dinner with me. So I'm gonna ask her to go to dinner because she wouldn't bring it up if she wasn't interested in going to dinner. I didn't say you were interested in me, but going to dinner, having a conversation.
So this then is a question for the ladies and the gentlemen. The ladies. So if we say to a guy, you know, here's some place you can go eat, you know, just being very, now you got to know your heart. So some of us be really asking, look, hey mama Blondine Greer on the line.
Hey mama.
88 years old and be all in the mix. But when I said to you, you know, here's some places you can go eat. In Fuller, what he heard was, do you want to go with me? Because then he asked me, do you date? I was like, what? Well,
that was the same conversation. That was the same conversation.
It was the next. I don't know. It wasn't that much long.
Well, so.
But I'm like, how do you just ask somebody? So, are you dating?
I asked you, were you going out with somebody? I want to know, was you interested in someone else? So that if I was interested, how much room I had to play with.
How do you know if you're interested and you just lose a spouse? So we're talking real stuff. I'm just saying to you guys that y'all don't have to guess no more. You don't have to wonder because it's coming from our own mouth. So,
okay. Well, first of all, Jean was going through a challenge or health problem for 18 months. So I had a lot of time to be lonesome. But I loved her. I took care of her. I waited on her. She didn't want anything. My sibling was over there. They were saying, because I'm not domestic at all, but my sisters always said, I am so proud of you, the way you took care of Jean, the way you loved her, the way you nourished her. Even the caregivers, the people that come over to help from the hospice, they said they have been in a lot of houses, but they've never seen anybody that clean. Yeah. She didn't have no bed sores or anything. Went to the hospital one time, came back with bed sores. So I had to heal those. But so I did what I could do. But Jean couldn't come to me. I can go to her about 25 more years from now. But I can go to her, but she couldn't come to me. And I know me. I don't do good by myself. I love the friendship, the fellowship. I love love. You always say, Fuller, you just love love. And I love to love and I love to be loved. And I want to share that. And so, and I just knew in my spirit, you got the Holy Spirit in you too. Yeah. And I just knew I didn't date anybody else. I wasn't interested in anybody else because I just knew that was a connection between you and I.
Isn't it interesting that Fuller would say he knew that because and I was fighting the feeling, I guess. Right. It was no feeling at all, honestly. Right.
You said it.
And so I'm saying all of this, and we're talking about things that we talk about when we're just talking, because to go back and reminisce and really believe that we began to talk probably maybe a month or so, maybe a month.
But you guys, she's skipping over something. She wasn't interested. She knew I was interested. My head is crooked, so put it on straight for me.
I can't get there because I keep trying to get this in right.
It's right now. Okay. Look, but she never closed the door. She never said, I'm not interested. She never said, I'm dating. She never said anything else. So if you don't close the door, how am I to read that you're not interested at all, that you don't care, that you're not, but you kept leaving the door open. Every time I thought I threw something out where you could close the door, you never closed the door.
But see, we I think women, we don't know we're leaving clues or that there is these signs that men pick up on.
Dropping breadcrumbs.
Yeah, he was dropping breadcrumbs. So I had to pick up on all that. And so, at the end of the day, Fuller and I, we often sit around and we are sitting, we got these chairs, which I really wish we didn't have the chairs that kind of separate us in the room with a lamp. We used to have a couch in there and so we could sit closer. But we often just sit and just stare at each other like, really, this cannot be happening. And we'll always say, if this is a dream, please don't wake me up. Because the love can be real and it is.
and see it on both our part. I can speak for both of us. It feel like we're still dating. We're not married yet. And it's a great feeling and it's interesting, you know.
Except when he threw my decorations out. Okay.
Yeah, but you know, that's a minor thing. You get over it.
I did.
I'll stroke your back and you'll be okay. You'll be okay. You'll get over it.
Okay.
You'll get over it.
This thing right here, you guys. I would think he OG for real, you guys. I ain't playing. This thing right here.
What OG? I'm just a G.
Fuller be saying he just a G. And Fuller be saying some stuff even now. Be like, Fuller, okay, we're together now. We are married. We know how to, but he does have to do that because that's by nature who he is. And so, you know, we're going to have. He does. So I am so grateful that we got another year to spend a great holiday with each other. And I'm looking forward to finding out along the weeks leading up to Christmas what everybody's doing. You guys going anywhere? Are you wanting anything special for Christmas? Because you may want to put it here. So if you're married or you know your spouse may need to got some hints. But look, I've been asking for it. Tell me what you want. Don't leave me to be guessing. Oh, y'all look. Fuller asked me to put my picture on his phone. Look, this is my picture, y'all.
Oh, is she pretty? Is she pretty?
I need to go get that chick bone.
I put it in black and white, you know, so that it's a really good in color, but I love the black and white. It's just distinguished. And I just love this girl.
Look at Twanza. Twanza, you better stop it.
I just love this girl, I tell you. I'll say yes all over again. When she proposed to me, I said yes.
Oh, put some music on. You know, yes, okay. I said I proposed. Yeah, they put some music on. So, what are you guys doing for the holidays as we're leading up? Oh, yes, Yvonne's home tea is so sweet. So we're getting ready to get out of here, you guys. Oh, reminder: next Tuesday, December the 6th, my orchestra in Douglasville, Georgia, they're playing at we've got a community concert for the holidays. And you're welcome to come. Demetria came last year. Montrese, Twanza came. My mom came. And so if you're interested in coming, go check out the flyer that is on Fuller's Facebook page. Actually, it's on my Facebook page, and I tagged him. So if you're interested in coming, I'd love to see you there. With that,
if you don't have love, I hope you find it during this season because there's nothing like it. As King Edward said in The Crown, I find something greater. There's nothing greater than love. To be in love with the person you love. Oh man, it's nothing like it. It's nothing greater than to be in love.
And to be at peace.
Right.
And have a house that is peaceful. So love you, baby.
Love you.
Oh. No, we done. We out. We got come on. Austin trying to come through. Austin had a good report today. His teachers be raving over him. I gotta tell you about that, babe. But thank you guys for telling me.
Also asked me this. Can I be on y'all GodFidence?
Yes. Next week we're gonna have Austin instead of him trucking on by. We're gonna have Austin on talking about maybe schools.
Hey, do you have a young lady between 16 and 19? And also looking for a girlfriend, so we're trying to hook him up. Since he want to be on, we're trying to hook him up.
Trying to hook him up with a girlfriend. So she need to be saved now. She need to be, you know, to save people too. I ain't so sure. When I put that stipulation,
right. Maybe she needs to be baptized.
Oh, okay, you guys, we out. Love you guys. Talk to you next week. Did you say something that shouldn't be said on this show? Okay, no. Okay, I don't know what he's saying, but we are out. Oh yeah, state competition. I thought he was saying to have sex too. I said, did he have sex too? I was like, hold on, we ain't having that conversation on Facebook, not friends.
He made the state finals in swimming.
50. So Austin is going to Georgia Tech. Him and Schwade, Naeem, and some other Douglas County Stingrays swimmers. So congratulations to Mr. Quincy back here. Going to state. He'll miss school on Friday because he'll be state competition swimming. All right, you guys, we out. Monday, GodFidence, 5 p.m. Central Standard Time, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Tag your friends and tell them to join us next week. We got something else. Look at Austin. Give it to us, babe. He don't like when you point it out. All right, you guys. Love you. See you later. Congratulations, Austin. Everybody says.
Love you.
See you later.
God bless.
Bye.